Yes, hello and welcome to what will hopefully be a rather normal stream. You can just call me Stent. Let me just switch the music off and hopefully this works. Hopefully. Oh. There we go. I think... Are we in business? Is Elgato working? Am I gonna have to close out and close back in again? How am I doing? Fighting with Elgato as usual, by the looks of it. What do you mean it's already... I probably should have prepared this beforehand. What do you mean it's already... Task manager... It's hopping around like mad. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. We're in business, and I actually get to show off the, my new... the flippy drive, that was it. That is, of course, if, TV wants to work. Alright, I guess we're just gonna go... Oh. No, I was clicking the wrong thing. Okay. Obviously for this, we just need to go all the way down here, through all these games, most of which I definitely own, to... Here it is, Sonic Gems Collection. Good historical gaming. Well, yeah. Obviously, the version on Gems Collection is the one I'm most familiar with, and... Oh, that was quick. When else am I going to be able to talk about this? I'm going to be brutally honest with you. No. Let me just check the memory card. Could have sworn that I'd fix this up a little bit. We try. I think something's gone wrong with my memory card again. Those classic issues with classic gaming. Oh, okay. I think we got it. Let's have a look at the museum first, just to quickly check. Yeah, so you can see, I most definitely, most assuredly did absolutely 100% this, no doubts about it. We also get to, yep. We also get all these different types of music here. Yeah. This really feels like the more obscure parts of Sonic's history. It's like, we got the main stuff out the way in Mega Collections, and now here's just the more obscure stuff, like all these renders from fighters. All these... the good version of Sonic from CD. Let's be honest, I remember the PS2 era screen. I mean, that's fair, because I'm gonna be honest. The version of this game I played back when I was a kid was the PS2 version. Obviously, you got Sonic R, with all these various different pieces of artwork of all the racetracks we're going to be racing on. Well, 4 of them at the very least. No Radiant Emerald. Spoilers, I know. And then we just have all these in various different, sorts of renders. Obviously, we got... I'm not 100% if these back here are more sort of in the Greg Martin style. They look more Western, if that makes any sense. Obviously, you got these ones, which are more the Japanese Sonic we know and love. Along with this this Valentine's artwork, which I'm fairly certain nobody's made a creepy shrine of. A little bow... Yeah, that's a weird thing. You never really see Sonic wearing a bow tie anymore. Also, let me just... if I can find the... Just realized I hadn't enabled the chat. This most certainly won't do. I keep forgetting to do that. Okay, there we go. Back to our regularly scheduled whatever this is. I don't think there's any... What is that sweater? And not entirely certain green's really a good match. Of course, we got a fair bit of cute stuff with Tails, Knuckles, realistic looking shading on this car for Sonic Drift. Kind of weird that they never brought this back for Cross Worlds, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, this one, it feels as though they tried some recreating it in Cross Worlds and especially Team Sonic Racing. Obviously, you got the Eggmobile with that old Eggman insignia on the chair that you never see anymore, the EG. You got Amy's convertible here, which also doesn't make a comeback in in Cross Worlds or Sonic R. Actually, thinking about it, it's kind of weird that it's just a cartoon car with eyes. Oh, there's obviously the classic some classic Greg Martin renders. I think this is the Game Gear games. Yep, Sonic 2, Spinball, Drift 2, I believe, considering Metal is there. Sky Patrol, the weird version of Sonic 3 with Knuckles just in the corner of it. Part 1. Get a load of that, Part 1. It's like they knew. They knew they were just splitting a game in half and selling you both pieces to you wholesale. I want to say this is a Sonic Chaos / Sonic and Tails. Obviously we got more Greg Martin. Obviously the classic Sonic 3 one with Knuckles there in the corner. Sonic apparently working an office job. I do quite like this one. And you gotta wonder what the context for a lot of these is. Let's listen to some more music. Yeah, a lot of these also take me back. Just at the market, I guess. Sonic trying to block you from seeing the two for some reason. Welcome to Sega Sammy World. I could make a couple of jokes about this one, but I probably shouldn't. Tails working as a butler. Way cool. No idea what the context of this one is either, to be brutally honest with you. I'm guessing something to do with Sonic 2, considering Death Egg. Obviously you got this one where Tails is left out in the cold, while Sonic is just there reading Arabian Nights, I'm guessing. Ta-ta-ta! Supersonic. Back before he became the legendary Super Saiyan, and oh yeah, it's Sonic Claus from AOSDH. Only he doesn't have the hat. It's kind of weird seeing him without the hat, I'm gonna be honest. This feels like it would have been featured in an episode of AOSDH, I'm gonna be honest. Also, guessing this is supposed to be a Ferrari. Pretty sure this doesn't show up in Cross Worlds. Well, you got this this neato one. I have come to suck. And then of course there's this one. Mostly known for being used in the good old semi-classic Sonic. Yeah, I think Tails also getting in on the whole reusing animation bit from Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes. The one piano segment. Part of me wonders if shoes like this were used as inspiration for some of the upgrades you get in Unleashed. Because there are a set of spiked shoes you get in Unleashed as well, which give you the stomp. Yeah, I think it's mostly just this more obscure Japanese art in it. We don't have any comics, unfortunately, as far as I'm aware. Let's just skip through a lot of these. Obviously, you got Knuckles Chaotix here, which for some reason isn't actually in the game. It's like, you'd think... We have the concept art here. We have this game, this collection with all the more obscure Sonic games. You have Sonic CD, and yet Knuckles Chaotix isn't in on this game for some reason. Just... I still don't get why, to be brutally honest. Obviously you got Metal here, in a lighter shade of blue than normal. Look at these screenshots from the Sonic Adventure, which we may be streaming next year. Obviously you got, look at all these strategically taken pictures to make you not realize that, in a lot of ways, this is a visual downgrade from the Dreamcast version. At least in terms of environmental textures. That and everybody just, looks like they're covered in baby oil most of the time. Elevator music. I don't think I've actually heard this one, actually. Obviously, Heroes was the most recent game out at the time. Oh, I think this is Kung Fu Cut Man. Oh, Cut Man! Yeah. Oh, that takes me back like 1,000 years. Obviously, here we got photos from Adventure 2, including Robotnik and his children. I wanted to check on the streamer. Well, thanks for showing up. We were just having a look through Sonic Gems for a little bit, including right here Robotnik's announcement. In glorious low resolution. Of course, we got the gang here questioning how they got to Egypt, and how Knuckles is here without his shovel claw. Obviously, we got the iconic, bit here, and then go over here. Got all this stuff for Heroes. Yeah, just, it's just screenshots of all the cinematics. It'll be a date to die for. Oh boy, sure can't wait for Ian Flint to regurgitate that line like 20 years later. Me too. Okay. Obviously you got, all the cool Sonic Channel artwork here. Seeing this stuff is nostalgic now, seeing these low red screens. Oh yeah, it's just like being on the old internet. I don't think I recognize that one. So you got these stuff from Advance Free, I believe. We got Rouge, we got Shadow, we got Chow. All of a sudden becoming a lot more relevant nowadays. I think... Yeah, I think we want to listen to this. This seems a bit more thematically appropriate. Doc Chow, Hero Chow. I want to say this is Sonic Jam. Obviously, we just got a lot more promotional Sonic Channel art here. Including... I don't actually really recognize this one. Project Sunk. Oh, it's what... I didn't actually realize they had Walkie Walkie Patrol Car in here. It's like, oh, this is how people figured out what this obscure game was. And, oh, there's the popcorn machine. And, oh, that was a Cosmo Fighter, that was it. And is this... I don't think this is SEGA Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like you just got all these arcade games right here, which... And looking like concept art, actually. Well, very, very early art back in the day. Oh, there we go. There's the concept art of Robotnik and his Jim Jams. There's Madonna. There's, Robotnik as a bumblebee. Oh, and that's all of it. It's kind of a shame. I was hoping we'd see, the artwork of, Sonic and his band with Vector prior to, prior to when Sonic left to focus on his solo career. And we just got a whole bunch of, oh, look at all this gameplay of all the various games. Like here we got 3D Blast, we got Spinball. Basically just all the games from Mega Collection. Game Gear, Labyrinth, Sonic Drift, Sonic Kick. Okay, so they do... Oh, Sonic Blast, oh boy. Let's have a look at this. Doesn't this game just look amazing? Oh. Oh, I'm actually playing. That's... I wasn't expecting this. Game, you bamboozled me into playing Sonic Blast. This isn't what I wanted. Return to museum. Get me out of here. And, yeah, just, got some stuff from Mean Bean Machine, promotional trailers for History of Sonic Adventure. Yeah, just a lot of promotional stuff for other games. Teasing you with these far better games that bought you bought the superior... Yeah, exactly. Hints. Let's have a look at some hints for Sonic R. Oh, yes. You can move the character R on the title screen with the control stick. Isn't that just the most insightful Easter egg / hint you could imagine? Match using the same characters, press the L button so you can do mirror matches with Super Saiyan. Yep, hidden Radiant Emerald is Super Sonic. Oh, we actually get the whole Radiant Emerald thing. We got the character tokens, we got him. Yeah, Super Saiyan. Okay. Enough fooling around with this. Enough fooling around. It's high time. We have a look at the manual. Sonic R. Controls are pretty much the same as they are in Mega Collection. Starting up, the race is on. Yep, we're doing this little segment again. Sonic and Tails are enjoying a little time off in their adventure. The trip they have planned will be a nice, relaxing vacation. Or so they think. Tails spots a huge sign along the road they're currently traveling on. It's a recruiting advertisement for the World Grand Prix. Sonic, look, there's going to be a huge race with all the best racers in the world. Oh, great opportunity for you to show your speed and compete with all the other great runners. Jet didn't exist yet. I'm just going to put that out there. Sonic thinks for a moment. He is the world's fastest runner, but participating in races is not really his interest. I mean, I imagine it would be kind of boring. Something on the sign, however, catches Sonic's eye. Dr. Robotnik, Sonic's arch-enemy, is participating in the race. Sonic races off into the distance. Wait, Sonic, wait for me! Tails shouts to his friend. Miles above the sign, a spy satellite focuses on Sonic and Tails. Dr. Robotnik snickers in delight. Now you have fallen for my trap, Sonic. I'll finally have the Chaos Emeralds and beat you at the same time with my new hover machine and these. Robotnik looks to his left, and a row of gleaming eyes gaze back at him. Nothing can go wrong! Little does Sonic know that Robotnik has learned the location of the Chaos Emeralds. But Sonic is not the only one who will be racing with Dr. Robotnik. Sonic's rival Knuckles has learned that Sonic will be participating in a very important race. Knuckles never turns down a chance to be around Sonic when action starts. As opposed to just his duty of guarding the Master Emerald, I suppose. Oh, and Amy will be there too. Yeah, just Amy's here as well. After secretly overhearing Dr. Robotnik's plan, she will also be racing to find the Chaos Emeralds. In Sonic R, you get the chance to be one of 4 Sonic characters on a 4-course 3D race. Race quickly, but remember to look for items which will help you along the way. And don't forget to find those Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, 4 races in a racing game. It's like you can complain about the track number in Crossroads all you want, or even Team Sonic Racing, but 4 tracks. And obviously we just have to account for various different controllers on the Saturn. This was like your main big game for the Saturn, by the way, alongside Sonic Jam. Selecting course, selecting characters. I think a lot of this is generally a fair bit, it goes without saying, to be honest. Yeah, we got rings that are key to your success in the game. You will need to collect a different amount per course. How many do you need? Why do you need them? Telling you would be cheating. Yeah, I kind of miss a lot of the stats these old instruction manuals have. Back when we had instruction manuals. Of course, we got the what would a Sonic game be without Chaos Emeralds? Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic Colors. According to this game, Sonic Colors is not a Sonic game unless you go out of your way to do the Game Land bit. Hell, Forces Forces isn't a Sonic game, according to this game, because there's no Chaos Emeralds. Points of interest, accelerators, loops. Oh yeah, we got character descriptions. Sonic is the fastest of all the racers. He's so fast, he almost lifts off the ground when he runs. So take care when cornering, or you might miss the turn. Sonic has excellent jumping ability too. It's like Sonic yeah, exactly. Well, lifts off the ground so we... Yeah, I'm just imagining Sonic just casually just slipping on the air constantly. Obviously we got the spin dash, not as fast as Sonic, he accelerates and corners well. Jump and grip are fairly good too, but best of all, he can fly. Also has the spin dash when we have Knuckles. Overall well balanced, his ability to stay on the road is outstanding. Maybe Amy's car doesn't have a very high top speed, but there are some pretty wonderful things it can do. For one, it acts as a fast hover car on water. So this whole mechanic was a thing in the series before All-Stars Racing transformed. This is a good... Yeah, I definitely do miss these manuals. Yeah, water hovering and the turbo boost. And of course we got Robotnik. Boo hiss. Dr. R is back with his new mean machine. The machine jet packs allow travel over water and good cornering, but no contact with the ground means no grip. And what's that? A homing missile? Yeah. He just casually brings explosive ordnance to the race. Alright, enough of that. Let's actually get into the game now. Sonic R. So turn right, turn left. Special move. I like how it just has to say special move as opposed to jump, because some characters don't jump in this game. The new Mean Machine. Not to be confused with the Mean Bean Machine. You know it. Alright, let's get in here. Let's get into this. I was expecting the SEGA yell. Ah well. Yep, you can definitely move the R, and I think if you press certain buttons on the screen... Yeah, pressing the Y button, you can change it to all sorts of funky colors. Wow, look at this 3D technology we have working with us here. Obviously, I do have a lot of fond memories. It's like... Even as far into the future as Crossworlds, you keep hearing this particular song crop up, because this is also in Crossworlds. Let's get into it. Of course, we only have access to Time Attack, Grand Prix, and options. Let's have a look at options. Times... Okay, this is just data. Game. Difficulty normal. Ghost off. Weather random. Catch-up guide. Map. 2-player split. Sound test. Surprised there's nothing hidden in there. Are you moving? Yes, you can move the R with the control stick. Anyways, let's get into this. Probably gonna have to be taking a couple of attempts at each of these tracks in order to get all this stuff. I did actually clear this in like an hour back when I was a kid, but it's been a long time. So let's get into it with Resort Island. With the most notorious song in the entire game. Set. Let's go. Out of my way. So first and foremost, we need to come up here. As far as I'm aware, grab these tokens, because that's how we get our extra characters. Just slip in here real quick. I think I may have accidentally skipped a token, but it's fine. We can just get it on the next lap. Because of course we have to complete 2 more circuits. And look at that! Even here we got the infamous loop, which... Oh, hey, Knuckles. I mean, I will say this at the very least. I am still quite fond of a lot of this music, even if... I'm gonna be really honest, I kind of think this is the weakest of the bunch, to be perfectly honest. I think it's mostly just... I prefer the other ones over this. Gonna have to go catch up with Knuckles now. He's gonna regret that. Because there's my Chaos Emerald. Now I'm gonna have to really play serious now. Get back here, Knuckles. I'm not done with you yet. That's it. Go over there, you knucklehead. The race is now officially mine. Also, yeah, Sonic has a double jump. Have fun with that. Can I... Yeah, I can just clear most of that. And that's how you speedrun a lot of this. There we go. And look at that. Our first new challenger. Prepare to challenge. Kinda surprised we're getting you out of the way early, Metal. No sweat off my back. Just try to keep up, why don't you? Yeah, we'll definitely say... I almost want to say this is some of my favorite aesthetic in the entire series, just... It may just be me being, well, me. I do really quite like how Sonic looks here. Mostly just, the jaggedness of his spikes. It's like he actually has spikes and not just a whole bunch of floppy blue bananas on the back of his head. Yeah, I feel as though over time I've just been growing less and less fond of the long spikes, which I know is kind of a divisive thought to have throughout the fan base, but I don't really have a reason to care. Sonic Kart 64. No, that'd be Sonic Drift. Yeah, we are definitely making some good time here. So much for that turbo engine, Metal. You can't match raw meat. Love Polly. Yeah, very cute and yeah. I'm definitely glad this came back for the generations at the very least. And there we go. We got ourselves an Chaos Emerald. All right, then let's head on to the next one. I'm gonna play as Tails for this just to be extra funny about this. Also, did you know? All the tracks here start with the letter R. We got Resort Island, Radical City, Regal Ruin, and Reactor Factory. We're gonna go for Radical City. I sense a dark presence here. A presence I've not felt since. I'm sure it's fine. Look at that, just like in 06, we just have to hear Tails' annoying propeller noises perpetually. Let's go down here. There's our first token. There's just Sonic and Knuckles just over there like a bunch of chuckleheads. Get back here, knuckleheads. I'm not done with you yet. As of course, being me... Oh, actually there are speed shoes in this. Damn it, I missed the thing. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to go back and... I'm gonna have to go back and get that later. Ooh, they actually have the lightning shield here. There we go. Tails is so baby in his portrait. Well, that's how Tails was preceded this time. It was just a little baby. Also, what was going on with Knuckles there? Are you okay, sir? It seems as though you're struggling to cope with the concept of gravity. Okay, just gotta go down here. And there's one thing left that I have to get if I can find it. Then there's no reason for me not to go through here. Oh yeah, I can also go through and get the thing over. Look how big of a lead I have already. No. Game. Good lord, it's so slippery. It's like I forgot after all this time how slippery it can be. Well, see, I think I may have forgotten where one of the tokens is, but just as long as I can beat Knuckles and get the emeralds, it's fine. I can just do this again. Just come all the way up here. There we... And of course I miss it. Alright. Guess I'm just gonna have to casually outrun you here, Knuckles. Sorry. Oh wait, he's got the speed boost, doesn't he? No. Let's try that again. Knuckles struggling with gravity, fitting lids on him, living on... Yeah, it's kind of weird when you think about it like that, isn't it? Let's try that again. Starting to think maybe Tails wasn't exactly the best choice for this. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, it really feels as though you're working with tank controls here. You gotta keep the dream alive. You gotta keep it alive. And once again, Amy is just sort of trapped in the back. Thanks for the little boost there, Robotnik. And of course, I just happen to bump into them. I do definitely like how this this place looks, though. Very sort of moody lighting. It's like, in spite of all the horror aspects this game is more known for, I do really quite appreciate how relaxing a lot of it is. Genuinely. This way, I think. Not enough. Not enough by a long shot, mister. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna worry about that, that other chaos. I'm just gonna go for the tokens first. We can just come back for the emeralds later. Version of Sonic got featured weather effects in the PC version, like... Yeah, this also features the weather effects. Such as rain. The only one which really makes any difference on gameplay is snow, just because it freezes the water. Yeah, I think our next token is through here. Yep, there it is. Game. Alright, gotta hurry. Yep, got no time for the emeralds. Just gotta hoof it. And then we just jump on the zoom pad and we're there. It's him. It's him. The nemesis. We're gonna have to give this our all in order to avoid my demons. Kinda weird there's no look behind feature in this game. I mean, not that I'd want to, considering I have to compete with that. Ugh. I mean, he's going fairly slow for the start, but... I'm not necessarily okay if that's a good thing or not. In all seriousness, no. Obviously, back when I was, a lot more of a youngin', this guy used to be terrifying, but nowadays... He almost feels like the Sonic equivalent of Mimikyu, if that makes any sense, where he's just this sort of, well, they're both basically plush toys, to be blunt. Very, sort of cursed-looking plush toy things, but... Wait. He was just stuck in place for a second. What was he doing? What machinations are you trying to afflict on me? Is this the curse already kicking in? I think it's best not to question it. I don't think we have to worry unless we end up lapping him, which... Knowing how this guy is, I don't think that's necessarily going to be much of an issue. And saying that, he's still... Oh, he's stuck again. Yeah, I think this is the wrong way. It is nice just how sharply Tails corners, though. I do appreciate it. Also, can I just get the emerald here? Nope, that's a shame. And the doll legit goes out from that one creepy render who looks like a... Oh, that one weird render where they just sort of played into the creepy factor. I know the one. And there we go. We've inflicted Tails doll on our roster. He's haunting... I'm not playing this on a disc, though. I mean, I'd rather him not haunt my GameCube, but still. Okay. I think I'm gonna switch to playing as Sonic for this. And let's go get those Chaos Emeralds. Let's roll. And look at that! It's actually frozen over, so I can just run on it. Which is gonna make him getting one of these emeralds really quite easy. Also, I quite like how the snow affects the environment here. It's like, snow is the only weather effect which actually has a proper effect on the environment. I think there's a good example of that over here on the pinball table. It's like, yeah, somehow the 2D version of Sonic is just covered in snow. In a way that makes it look like he's just, had been snowed on, even though he's a 2D object. Also, the mountains look strangely red. I think I may have screwed myself a little bit here. Let me just do that again. I probably should just get that door open on lap 1. Actually, for the game to be very short, the snow is quite good. Yeah, I do quite like how the game looks. Also, yeah, it's no longer snowing, which is a shame. Guess we'll just have to make do. Look at it, with the power of speed, a blunder like that means nothing. Also thinking outside of the obvious and cursed implications of this song. Also, in my opinion, one of the weaker ones. Just... It's interesting to think which one I think is the weaker of the two. Either this or Can You Feel the Sunshine? Just... I'm gonna be blunt, I do definitely prefer the other two tracks. And also, yeah, you can just roll. I'm not entirely certain as to whether rolling really does anything in this game, though. It's like you can do it, but I don't think it has any physics behind it or anything. It's just sort of there because that's what they expect Sonic to do. Unlike nowadays. Where it's like, well, oh, Sonic's just a racing... He's not a pinball. He's... Why would you associate Sonic with pinball? He's always been a race car character. Well, there's one of the emeralds at the very least. Diamond in this... Yeah, I'd also quite like Diamond in the Sky. Which we'll probably be listening to, shortly. Oh, hey, Knuckles is actually doing a good job catching up. Time to speed up, I guess. There we go, there's the second emerald. Or the third emerald. One of the two. Oh, look at that, completely flummoxed Knuckles there. It's like... Where did he go? I was right on top of him. How could he have done this? And like that, we're done with Radical City by the looks of it. Also, what is going on with Knuckles' shoes in this game? Why are they white? Well, there's another two Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, I think we just exit. Alright, next. Obviously, there he is. There's Mr. Curse. I want to play as Knuckles this next one because it's thematically appropriate for Regal Ruin. Yeah, what is going on with his shoes here? It's like, they're just basically tells as zip with the Lego bits, as opposed to how they are nowadays. It's just super strange. Okay, Regal Ruin. And I have to remember where all the things are on this track. I can see one at the very least. It's right over there. I do quite like this track at the very least. Ah, yes. Now we're in for the good stuff. Also, can you just hold in place while gliding? It's kind of strange. This way, I think. Just casually bumping into every single one. What? Get out of my way, Fox. Missed it. Oh, I could just go up here. Get back here, Sonic. I'm not done with you, Blue Hedgehog. Oh, so I can just do this. Behold, I can fly. I mean, it's like, yeah, you expect Knuckles to do that, but at the same time, it does feel kind of like cheating, doesn't it? To a better world where you and you don't have to worry when you're by my side. There's nothing I don't know. There's nothing to decide. Apart from where we want to go. Ah, there's the... Okay, that's all 5 of the things, so... You know what, let's go in here real quick. This is probably going to be a mistake, but... Inside this weird pyramid thing, there's another Chaos Emerald. Now I have to really sort of make up time. I see you... Oh. Okay, I'm just in the lead now. No! Yes! Look at that, it's Robotnik's old rival, Egg Robo. Oh, it's Adabat Day. Oh. Alright, time to fight against Eggman Robo again. It's like the filler character before Egg Pawn. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that we don't see a lot more of Egg Robo nowadays. I mean, I guess, Egg Pawn just sort of replaced him alongside Gamma, but still. Kind of feels like a character we hardly ever see anymore. Maybe it's just because it's been so long since I played Superstars that I forgot. Okay, now I think I remember. Egg Robo was a pain in Superstars. I was just constantly in Trip's campaign sniping you from off screen. It's like, I like the design. Actually, as an enemy, though, he kind of sucks. Like, he sucked back in Sonic 3, and he sucks now. So Knuckles just absolutely trivializes this part of the game. I mean, there is a debate to be had as to whether or not, of the default races at the very least, Knuckles is the best of the bunch. Am I gonna do the... We'll see, we'll see. I just have to remember which version of the curse I'm going with, because I'm fairly certain there's multiples. Well, there's Egg Robo. And he's just dead. It's like I was so blisteringly fast that he just died and his parts are despawning. Okay, so that's the 5th Chaos Emerald. Now we have to go back and get that damn 4th Chaos Emerald. Gonna be doing this as Knuckles again. Ready, ready, ready. Yeah, I think we just skip through most of this for the time being. It's just a matter of getting enough rings. What do you mean reverse? I'm going in... I haven't changed direction at all, game. Yeah, that particular shortcut is kind of busted, I'm not gonna lie. Can you imagine a shortcut like that in Crossworlds? Everybody would use it. Well, I think I actually have enough rings. Let me just waste so much of everybody's time here. I just realized I just still have like an insane lead. Oh, okay, Tails finally got ahead. Just gotta go over here, and in here there's another emerald, I think, so I think that's the other one, so just gotta glide all the way over here. And here we are again. Just gotta do the most aggressive cornering imaginable. Gonna have my work cut out for me to catch up with Tails here. I'm on to you now, Fox. I can cheat too, you know. I am having the fun. Now we can just casually have a good old time. Just yeah, I feel this is one of the fastest tracks in the game, actually. It's like you can finish a lap in 30 seconds. Imagine that in Cross Worlds. And there we go. Most popular version is... Okay, I'll be sure to do that once I've done everything else. It may as well be thorough. And there we go, there's, fourth Chaos. I'm only 2 more to go. Heck yeah. Okay. Let's do Knuckles again. I feel it makes more thematic sense to be doing, in Reactive Factory. Just have to remember where all the things are, though. Yes, yes. Let's roll. I think that... Yeah, there's one here. Well, how convenient of you, game. How kind of you. I'll happily take that. Of course, here you can just skip this entire segment. Yeah, that skip is just massive. Oh, hey, Robotnik. I think this is my favorite song, though. I'm gonna be brutally honest. Making what we feel. We have to make it real. We all need to remember that nothing in this world comes for free. We have to make it what we want. It's you and me and... Robotnik, what are you doing? Also, can I... Okay, that's got that one at the very least. Can I not get stuck in everything? Thank you. We gotta make it real. 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 Yeah, just... This whole particular track I just find to be a massive... Also, this is the wrong way. I already went this route. Can I... Corner? Thank you. And life is harder. It's getting harder day by day. You're sure that we're trying. That everyone can say you're the one I had to rely on. Oh, just cornering that like a jam. How do you feel about that, Sonic? I am the master of the racetrack. Yeah, I think I can just go over here now because I got all this stuff. Yeah, there's a particular reason I wanted to go through this with Knuckles, as opposed to Sonic, or Amy, or whatever. Yep, Metal Knuckles, who actually has the correct shoes. Obviously, the textbook example of a filler character, and it is still definitely kind of a shame that we never saw this character come back in any meaningful way, shape, or form until Superstars, where it's like, oh hey, we remembered that Metal Knuckles is a thing alongside Metal Tails and Metal Amy, and we're never gonna shut up about that. And it's just like, why did you have to do it like this, Flynn? I mean, it wasn't Flynn's fault that we got all the metal duplicates in Superstars. It's just thinking about how they were very obviously called back to in Cross Worlds. Where it's like, oh yes, we do have a Metal Knuckles, a Metal Amy, and a Metal Tails now in Sonic Superstars. Get it, please. The sales, we highly regret selling it right next to Super Mario Wonder. Please, please, just buy the game. Sonic has way more interesting filler characters than a lot of Yeah. I mean, granted the whole metal thing. You could just do that ad nauseum from the entire cast, but... I've heard with a lot of people that they really want to see the IDW cast of Cross Worlds, which honestly I wouldn't really mind. It's like you got all these characters in this massive crossover kart racing game. You may as well use them, alright? Still find it hilarious that Surge got Surge got snubbed by SpongeBob, though. That will forever be funny to me. You can play as Mario with metallic shader, or Peach with chrome shader, or Cow. Oh yeah, that's just. I've heard a lot of mixed things about Mario Kart World. Gonna be brutally honest. Anyways, from what I recall, getting the Chaos Emeralds here is a little bit painful. You're gonna need like 100 rings. So let's get to ring hunting. I'm gonna go with Knuckles anyway because I like how he corners. Look at that, just lightning shield right off the bat. Life is good. Not enough to get. Oh, I may have screwed myself here. Oh no. Oh, and they actually kept the detail of the lightning shield fizzling out once you hit water. It's like they actually have attention to detail here, which is kind of surprising. It's like something that I don't exactly remember, but it's like, yeah, that happened in the game, so no reason why it wouldn't happen here as well. Later, Sonic. Yeah, and then we could just go over here. Turn around. Game. Just by doing that, the next Chaos Emerald just gets launched out of this thing, and we have a whole bunch of rings now we have to get. Please don't hit the thing, Sonic. Where even is he? It's like he's just taunting me with the fact that he's perpetually in. Oh, how did he get over there? This is Sonic. What are you doing? Are you just actively taunting me now? Yeah, I think I'm gonna be hard pressed to get this last emerald though. Go for the big turn. Oh yeah. Then we just go over here, and it's in the yellow submarine. Beatles reference. Now let's finish this race quickly now. Oh, I was expecting to have to sort of fight and claw my way for the lead, but there we go, that's all the Chaos Emeralds. And with that, I think we've already technically 100% of the game. I told you it wouldn't take any time. Look at that, all 7 emeralds. Beautiful. Well, yep, this game is short. Like, I wouldn't mind if it was just like 7 tracks with the Chaos Emerald of Peach, but still. There he is, the legendary Super Saiyan. And with that, let's go on to the final level. Radiant Emerald. Well, I say 100%, but we still have to beat Robotnik. Or, you know, just beat the game. Because, of course, playing as Supersonic, all the rest of the cast is here. I suppose it's good for balance, because stat-wise, I'm pretty sure all of them are superior to the main cast. Well, except for Tails Doll. He's a special case. And yes, just like was stated before, playing this level as this legendary Super Saiyan, you can listen to the main theme, which feels like something you hardly ever see in a lot of the games nowadays. It's like, at least in terms of the racing games, because I don't think you get the main theme on any track playing as Supersonic. Then again, there is no Radiant Emerald equivalent. Also, I do have to admit this map is very pretty. I'm fairly certain the lighting on here is kind of messed up compared to some other versions, but I still love it. Just, it feels like a disco in here. especially with that cosmic background, it just... This whole level just feels super special to me, especially with its actual music. Everybody, 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 rye, body, why, body, oddy, die, why. Just... I don't know, whenever this particular theme comes up, that's what comes to mind. Also, Metal, how did you get here so quickly? I'm supposed to be the legendary Super Saiyan, the guaranteed champion of the track. How are you keeping up with me? Oh. You actually didn't forget the boost pads. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Now I'm going to have to absolutely outrun you, run circles around you, Metal. Hope you understand. Yeah, it feels like outside of the boosters and these doors, the rings don't really serve much of a purpose. They don't increase your speed or anything, it's just... They're just there now. Also, you can just see Earth over there in the distance, and there we go. That's how every race goes now. Thank you so much for playing my game. He looks weird from a front-facing view, doesn't he? Thank you for playing. John? Oh yeah, I also quite like this track as well. You know what we're gonna have to do now, aren't we? Just, we're gonna have to showcase everyone going through this next track. Yep, a whole 5 tracks in the game. It is kind of sad when you really think about it, just... especially considering kart races at the time. Ones that instantly come to mind, obviously Super Mario Kart, F-Zero. I'm not sure as to whether F-Zero X was out at this time, but that also had like a bunch of tracks on it, just... especially considering this is one of the only Sonic games that was on the Saturn. It does feel like kind of a sad effort, doesn't it? Just 5 whole tracks. I mean, granted, the music from him is, for the most part, bellissimo, but... I can see why a lot of people, especially back in the day, thought this was one of the worst Sonic games of all time. That was, of course, before Free Riders came out, so just for perspective. The one I would consider the worst game of all time. Though, that being said... Nah, it still probably is Free Riders. I was gonna bring up TSR, but... it's not really worth bringing up. So... don't let me just vibing to this this music. I do definitely kind of miss this sort of music from the main series, though. This and the boot rock from the 2000s. It's like, this is the sort of stuff I associate the Sonic series with, rather than just EDM. Cross Worlds. Again. Just thinking about it logically, probably one of the best ways to play Crossworlds is to just mute the music and just have a playlist of better tracks on it for when you're racing. Okay, it's not all bad, but still, just it's not exactly it's not my preference. I'll just say that much. I suppose, to be fair, on this side, Sonic really wasn't much of a priority. It really feels as though they sort of just gave up on marketing Sonic in Japan for the longest time. It's like, really trying to make up for lost time nowadays, what with Kone and a lot of the real sort of media pushing ever since Frontiers. Just... There we go. The end. And you can just see Metal in the background, but no Amy. Okay. So with Sin, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles in action. With Sin the Super Saiyan. Let's have a look at some of the other characters. Just to put out of time. So we got Sonic, we got the Super Saiyan, we got Tails, we got Knuckles, we got Amy. Back when she was a character, we got Robotnik. We have Metal, back when he wasn't just a jobber. We got the only notable existence of Metal Knuckles, Egg Robo, and... yeah. Let's play around with Amy a little bit. I think Resort Island is probably going to be the best showcase of her skill set. Because Amy is probably the weakest character in the game, just gonna say. But she does have her advantages, mostly just, she can just completely negate, water. Also, yeah, there's her speed boost, just rocking her forward with absolutely no cornering ability. Really feels like the sort of character where you're just, the main gimmick is just abusing shortcuts. I mean, it's a sound strategy at the very least, just completely just bypass as much of the race as you possibly can. Also, here I was thinking the turbo boost was based on ring count, but I guess it's just on a cooldown. Somehow it is still ahead of the pack. Somehow. At the very least, under normal circumstances, her cornering is decent, just, again, her speed leaves a lot to be desired. It would be interesting, actually, to try and do... basically just try to beat the whole game as Amy. Probably I'm not going for any of the collectibles, to be perfectly honest, because no. I can see it being quite an interesting challenge. Look at that, Robotnik just so destroyed. It's like, how could I lose to her? She's in a car! For all intents and purposes, she shouldn't even be here. You know, I haven't actually tried playing much Robotnik, so let's try a little bit of him. Gonna go into Reactive Factory, because that seems like the most appropriate place to play Robotnik. And look, it's rain. It's raining. Out of my way, losers! Okay, he's surprisingly sprightly for an Eggman. Obviously no grip, but decent cornering? No way, I can't believe this! I don't know if there's any reason to actually go across here, unless you just screwed up in getting on the boost pad. Yeah, it's like he corners like a housefly. How is Amy in the lead in this race? I was thinking as well, just the rain here would probably have made a good case for adding more water to the track, because of course it'd be flooded. But I guess not, it's just purely cosmetic. It's like, when this place is snowy, it's... this entire track just absolutely transforms. Just thinking, I haven't actually had any opportunity to showcase the rocket launcher yet. They're all just grouped back there. Is that shortcut really just so utterly broken that I could just completely cheese it like this? I will say, though, I do have a lot of fond memories back when I was a kid, just playing through a lot of these tracks, listening to the music, especially on just like a cold, autumny evening. It was nice. It was nice. Just, you know, bring a nice little, I was gonna say pumpkin spice coffee, but I don't think that speaks very much to my character. Whatever it is. You know, just like a nice, hot drink. And everything's just... Probably should have made some tea for this, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Ah, well. Okay, so we've played for all the other characters, so let's go on to the bonus characters. Let's start off by playing as Metal. And we're gonna play as Metal in Radiant Emerald. Where now he has to compete with the Super Saiyan. This is probably gonna be tight. It's like, look how great his Supersonic's acceleration is in comparison. Also, yeah, here's Diamond in the Sky. He doesn't even have any jump, he just has a jump, he doesn't even have a double jump. Kind of feels like in this game, especially compared to Metal Knuckles, that Metal Sonic just kind of isn't all that special. Doesn't help that Super Sonic is just busy stealing all my rings. We're going in here. Oh, yeah. It feels like with these characters you really have to take all the shortcuts. If just to have a chance of outrunning Super Saiyan. Hear you say goodbye. You still have something? No, I don't. That was just when I was in Japan. I'm all out of rum as well, so that's off the table. Not that I'd be drinking any nowadays. Just... I feel that was a bit of a mistake. Also, oh hey! Tails doll opened up the shortcut for me. How kind of him. Just sort of struggling at the back of there, just like... It must be sad, knowing that you're always destined to come in last in these races. I mean... Super Saiyan is still putting up quite the chase there. I can still see him over there. Nice. I always found that particular corkscrew to be quite difficult back when I was a kid, just to get around without bumping into all the walls. I mean, I rag on this game a little bit, but... For context, I got this with a PS2 Slim alongside Shadow the Hedgehog. And this was arguably my favorite game out of all of the ones which I got. It's kind of sad when you think about it like that. Okay, I don't think you can control the one there, which is kind of a shame. Ah well. Yep. And you just get that, thanks for clearing the game thing, and get this nice little, render of Metal. Or really any other character you decide to, complete the game with. Also, you can just, go back to the start menu. I'm kind of curious to try a little bit of Metal Knuckles, gonna be honest. So let's do it. So, just gonna go to Metal Knuckles, as he does a cool little front flip, and we're gonna go to Regal Ruin again. Let's see what this guy's whole deal is about. Because I remember he was quite good, just like the second best character in this game aside from Super Saiyan. Because obviously he has good acceleration, I think also has good balance stats like Knuckles does, and yeah, he also has Knuckles' glide. No idea why Metal Sonic doesn't have a double jump. It feels like he should. Because yeah, just with better stats and still having Knuckles' glide. Yeah, there is a case to be made about Metal Knuckles being one of the better characters in the game. I mean, obviously stat-wise, Super Saiyan can't be beat, but of all the quote-unquote normal characters, I'd say Metal Knuckles is definitely the best. It's kind of a shame, because I would have expected more of that from Metal Sonic. Like, his performance here, with how good he is, I think that also sort of helps, or helped rather, the case for wanting to see Metal Knuckles come back in a meaningful form, because I think the only other place where you really got to see a Metal Knuckles for the longest time was in Archie. Where, of course, you had Mecha Madness and stuff like that. Oh, it really has been a year. Could have sworn it was more than that. Okay. Just thinking, what else can we do that's interesting? Let's see. Kind of interested to see what else is here in the content library. So let's see, save data. Yep, that's, we got all of it. Anything else of interest in here? Game. Let's see, game. Difficulty. Oh, hard. Easy. I've just been doing this on normal mode, so maybe I should try some hard mode. See what that's like. Time attack, Grand Prix. Time attack, I think it's just goes out saying we've got normal, reverse, get 5 balance, and tag mode. We'll do that in a little bit. Grand Prix. So we tried going up again. We've seen Sonic, we've seen Super Saiyan, we've seen Tails, we've seen Knuckles, we've seen Amy, we've seen Robotnik. Let's do Egg Robo. Kinda wanna do this in Radical City. You know, just so we can see it again. Obviously we're gonna be going up against Super Saiyan here, so I imagine Egg Robo is gonna lose. I mean, saying that, he does have some pretty, he is pretty sprightly off the line, and he can also float. Decent cornering. It's like, for any character outside of Supersonic, you really need to rely on track knowledge a lot of the time. Like, look at this. Abusing all these shortcuts. Also, get out of here, Supersonic. Yeah, Egg Robo also comes with Robotnik's homing missiles, which I didn't get a chance to use last time. They aren't all that great. How's Superior Sonic Racing going? I think we're nearly done here, actually. We're pretty much already 100% of the game, so I don't think there's really much left for us to do. Look how far they are ahead already, jeez. Yeah, you really don't want to mess with Super... Also, yeah, the homing missile... Gonna admit, kind of underwhelming. Gonna be brutally honest. It's like... I do kind of wish you did have the opportunity to just play through this without having to deal with Super Saiyan, but... I suppose it is what it is. Like, look at this. Just casually getting overtaken by Metal Knuckles. This is embarrassing. I mean, saying that... I think the most embarrassing showcase here is Metal. He's like supposed to be Robotnik's latest and greatest invention ever, and he's 4th. It's like he's performing worse than a standard Egg Robo. How embarrassing is that? It's like, I know that Metal fell off after CD, but damn. I didn't realize just how much. Yeah, I think my best bet is to just, no. Nope. Still can't beat Super Saiyan. Bit of a shame, really. 2. Okay, I think with that, I don't think there's really anything else for me left to do, is there? We've already gotten all this... Yeah, this is definitely quite the short one. It's definitely quite the short stream, so... I think we're gonna end this off. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. It's time for some Halloween ghost stories about a mysterious doll that appears, that spawns in your room whenever you do a particular thing, and kills you and eats your soul. If you do the specific thing. I don't remember which track I'm supposed to do it on. I'm gonna go with Resort Island because the song, obviously. It's what most people associate. So, yeah, tag mode, all you really have to do is just take all the time in the world just to try and tag every single character, which, obviously with Tails Doll being one of the weakest performing characters in the game, tall order, so we may be here for a little bit. Especially considering... So Tails Doll, in terms of stats, kind of weird. He doesn't slow down at all when going over water. It just sort of feels kind of average to play. I mean, obviously, look at this. He can't even keep up with Metal. I mean, that's what you'd expect, but still. I don't think I need to do this at any specific time limit, do I? I know this is technically time attack, but I don't think it necessarily matters. You just have to casually go about and eat their souls. What is Metal Knuckles doing over there? Oh, he's like, oh yes, I just realized I could just stay here perpetually. I'm right behind you. Right behind you. Oh, I just saw Metal there for a split second. Shoot. Yeah, this is definitely harder than I remember it is. Maybe it doesn't help that I'm doing this with hard AI, but still. My phone is glitch. Oh no! Oh no! Draw a pentacle around it. Cover it in holy water. And by that I mean gasoline. Petrol. They're just running for their life. Oh. Oh, very nearly got Metal. There we go. We've eaten Egg Robo. He is now dead. I mean, saying that, Metal Knuckles has just sort of stood completely stock still. It's like, oh wait, I just realized he's coming. Has he given up? Oh. Okay, he's just sort of, Where is this man? Where are you hiding? Oh, you're just right over there. Alright. Yeah, I imagine Metal Knuckles is probably going to be the second to last one we get. Yeah, Egg Robo's just dead. Get over here, Metal. I'm not done with you yet. You thought this whole ordeal was over, wasn't it, Metal? Well, too bad for you. I think, gonna be brutally honest, a fair bit of my perception of a couple of these songs has definitely been sort of warped by a particular old review of this game by a particularly big reviewer back in the day. What the fluff is a Sonic? I'm coming for you! Yeah, Tails Doll's jump is kind of weird, but at the very least I can appreciate he corners well. Yes, you need to run away. You fool! You trying to get lost in level geometry was your own downfall. Now it's your turn, Metal Knuckles. I'm coming for you eventually. Yes, you got stuck. I got stuck. No. This way, I think. Yeah, this'll work. Look, we've been at this for so long, the music's come to an end. It's just silence. Oh, it's... Yeah, it's like... such production value. It's one of those games where the music just sort of stops after a little bit. No. Well, I suppose it makes sense. No one in their right mind would be playing one of these levels for more than 5 minutes. No, so close. Just thinking, I'm probably going to have even more of a nightmare trying to get Supersonic. Because that's the last one we're supposed to get. In order to complete this whole thing. Oh. I blew it. I was right there and I blew it. We're just going in we're going in circles. Okay, back in here again. Keep messing that up. This is so fiendishly difficult. Obviously, if you're doing this as a character that can actually move, it's not so difficult. This feels so stupid. Just going around in circles constantly. Okay, he's over there. Honestly, at this rate, I'm surprised that Telsdol is able to kill anybody if he's this slow. Get over here, you. I'll get you eventually, Knuckles. Just because you're now trapped in a metal prison doesn't mean you're exempt from having your soul sucked. Can you feel? Oh, that was so close. It would have been hilarious if he just accidentally bumped into me and lost that way. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Yeah, now it's just they're all stuck. They all rise. Oh, he's completely hopeless at this. We can just afford to just move all over the place. We can just afford not to move. I do also miss the piano being a lot of these games. I feel piano was definitely quite prevalent in the Sonic Jam soundtrack as well. Oh. Knuckles is just over there taunting me. Where is he now? I do gotta feel bad for Mel here. He's just gotta stand here. Just like, well, this sucks. You know what? I'm gonna try, Actually, Telsdol will appear in another game. I mean, he did appear as a cameo in... He was a cameo in Superstars, as far as I recall. This is sort of this weird, freaky-looking thing. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, look at this! Winter has come. Let's see how you all fare now. Yep, that's one down already. Yeah, this feels a lot more manageable. Hard mode just seems like a big no in that front. Yes, I'm actually able to keep up. No. Yeah, it really feels as though on hard mode, all the characters just stop pulling their punches, because it's like I know for a fact that Metal Knuckles can move faster than that. Like here I can actually gate on him. I'm coming for you! Yeah, they definitely do feel the need to run away. Oh, poor Metal Knuckles. Now you're dead. I do kind of feel bad for that one. It doesn't really feel earned, but just as long as I can get this done. Look at this, we already got, Come on, Metal, you can go faster than that. It really is kind of a shame, because obviously one of my favorite bits of media with regards to Sonic is the OVA, and I really can't help but feel that outside of the OVA, Metal Sonic just hasn't really had much of a chance to actually actively be cool. Like, outside of maybe Heroes? Aside from that, it's just either a bit of a nothing burger or a joke. Get over here. There's nowhere to run. Which just means the last one. Took me a while to realize this is a ROM hack. Oh, it is the actual game. I'm just playing it on Gems Collection. I'm actually playing this on hardware, believe it or not. Meaning that I'm gonna have an evil spirit inhabit my GameCube, presumably. Yes, Super Sonic is probably going to be quite annoying to catch up to. Oh! Because he's definitely a slippery one. Oh! Saying that? Oh, man. Where is he? Feels as though we're just running in circles. Alright, Super Saiyan. Get over here. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Spin around 3 times. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Oh, so close. At the very least, compared to the other time, this feels a bit more manageable. It's like I can actually keep pace with him. Because I imagine on hard mode, this would be impossible. It's just a matter of actually pinning him down. Because even gods must break eventually. There may come a time where I don't feel anything at all. Oh! Very nearly got him there. Come on. I know you're holding back, but still. So look at this, I can actually keep pace. Oh, you can actually... I didn't realize you could use the Y button to zoom out. That would probably make things a fair bit more It's like I've played this whole game for like years and never realized that there was a camera distance button. Figure that one out. Yep, once again, the music has completely paused. Oh, so close. Alright, I think he's over here somewhere. Yep, there he is. There he is. Feels like you really need to be tight on these corners. Look at that. Yes, you cannot run forever, Sonic. I'm coming for you. Oh. I thought I had him there, and now I have to go... Like now I have to go all the way back here again. That's it. You can run like a hamster in this maze all you want. I am the Minotaur. It's only a matter of time before I find you. This is my labyrinth, Sonic. So it is kind of messed up. I was gonna say it's kind of messed up, but that being said, the only one who's actually alive here is just is actually Supersonic. Everybody else is just a robot, so it's not like Tails Doll has actually murdered anybody yet. He's just busted up a bunch of robots, which is kind of most Sonic characters' MO. He bamboozled me. I will certainly not. Oh, yes! I finally got him. The king is dead. Gods have been slain. And, well, I'm sure nothing bad is gonna happen now. Surely. Right? Right? Wait. What the...